Today we'll take you to a journey of how a husband's broken promise to his magical fish wife created the largest lake of Indonesia, Lake Toba. The magnificent Toba Lake is located in the heart of North Sumatra, Indonesia. This stunning volcanic lake is not just a geographical marvel, but also the cradle of an ancient legend. The story begins in a small village with a breathtaking view. Once upon a time lived a humble orphan named Toba. He found solace in the beauty of nature despite his hardships. Growing into a diligent farmer, Toba toiled tirelessly in the fields, embodying resilience and gratitude with each passing day. One day, seeking a meal, Toba casted his fishing line into the river. After hours of patient waiting, he caught an extraordinary golden fish with shimmering scales. Excited, Toba hurried home with his prized catch, only to realize he had no firewood left in his kitchen. So he placed his golden fish on his table and then ventured into the forest to gather wood. While searching, Toba kept thinking about the delicious hot and spicy fish dish, ikan arsik, that he would enjoy. But upon his return, Toba discovered the golden fish had vanished. In its place were a few glittering gold coins. Feeling upset and hungry, he walked into his room to rest. But to his astonishment, Toba found a beautiful woman in his room. Toba was confused by what he saw and thought he was dreaming. She revealed herself as the incarnation of the golden fish, cursed to live as a fish until Toba broke the spell. After hearing her story, Toba grew even more confused. How could this happen to him? And what should he do next? Hoping to calm Toba down, the woman calmly walked to the kitchen to prepare him food. She prepared the famous manuk napi nadar, a chicken dish using a special spice, andaliman. Captivated by her beauty and delicious cooking, Toba unconsciously asked her to be his wife. The woman agreed, but with one condition: that Toba must never reveal her true origin. Agreeing to this term, they soon got married and started a family. Being married made Toba feel happier in his work routine, especially when they were expecting their first child. Toba was beyond excited and worked even harder to provide for his little family. Soon, they welcomed their son, who they called Samosir. Samosir grew into a spoiled and mischievous young boy. Toba felt worried about his child's behavior. Little did he know that his hunch was more than a feeling. One day, Samosir's mother asked him to deliver lunch for Toba in the field. On his way, Samosir got distracted and started to play, neglecting to deliver his father's lunch. Though he was hungry, Toba waited patiently for his lunch. Feeling hungry after so much play, Samosir decided to eat part of his father's lunch, and without guilt brought the leftovers to his father. Toba, hungry and tired, was excited to see that Samosir had brought his lunch from far away. But then, Toba was furious to find out his lunch was mostly eaten by Samosir. His long-held-back anger finally erupted. In his anger, he wanted to hit his son for the first time, and called Samosir a fish boy, followed by a rant about his origins, breaking his promise to his wife. Samosir was in shock by Toba's words and his attempt to hit him. Shocked and heartbroken, Samosir ran home, crying to his mother. With a wounded heart, Samosir told his mother what happened and asked her if it was true. Realizing Toba had broken his promise, she instructed Samosir to run to the hill for safety. Without hesitation, Samosir immediately ran towards the hill, following his mother's instructions. Seeing Samosir leave, his mother became very sad, knowing this might be the last time they would see each other. Her heart was deeply hurt, realizing her husband had broken his promise. Without hesitation, the mother hurriedly ran towards the river and jumped into the flowing water. Miraculously, she transformed back into a golden fish, her original form, before she met Toba. As she transformed back into a fish, heavy rain began to fall, causing a catastrophic flood. Toba, who had gone back to working, found himself trapped in a flash flood. And as the water level rose, it became increasingly difficult for him to stay afloat. And eventually, he submerged. Underwater, he saw the golden fish, his wife, and she said, "Your broken promise led to this catastrophe." And with that, she swam away. The floodwaters continued to rise, creating Lake Toba, with only the hill where Samosir sought refuge remaining above water. Today, that hill is known as Pulau Samosir or Samosir Island, standing as a silent witness to the legend of Lake Toba. This tale of love, betrayal, and transformation continues to resonate, adding a mystical allure to the already mesmerizing beauty of Danau Toba. Did you enjoy traveling to North Sumatra through this captivating folklore? If you did, click here to continue your journey through the archipelago's rich cultural folklore.